Morning everyone, it's Leanne here. I'm starting a project and I wanted to film it. It's a bit different for me. It's actually a paper mache. And this is a balloon here, and I've put this sort of mod wrap plaster cloth. It creates unique plaster projects, and I've cut it in strips, used warm water, and put it in strips on the balloon itself. Now I want to create a Humpty Dumpty. I got the idea from a woman called Brave Blue Raven Art and Craft. Ginny is her name, and she was doing a great project of a raven, and it was a long process, but I enjoyed watching it because the ups and downs of doing these sorts of projects. If you've never done them before, it's incredibly frustrating but also rewarding when you finish it. And hats off to her to finishing it, because it was a long process, and her commitment to finishing it was really, really good to see. But ultimately, her idea of doing the Blue Raven came from a woman called Johnny, and Johnny's from Ultimate Paper Mache, a woman, and she makes up all these sorts of animals and masks and toys and projects and faces and that, and she's quite an interesting woman. I do believe she has a book out, and I'm going to purchase that as well, because I find this fascinating to make one of these Humpty Dumpty, my project. Now, she did a Humpty Dumpty, Johnny, and I was fascinated by it because I love stories from my childhood, and Humpty Dumpty certainly was one of them. I remember reading my mother's, she had reference books, encyclopedias, I think they were red leather-bound books, and they had all sorts of children's things in them, poems, puzzles and snakes and ladders and all sorts of little things. And I remember I was fascinated with those books, and I used to read them as a child. And one of the things that fascinated me was Humpty Dumpty, Snow White, Cinderella, and my all-time favourite, Puss in Boots. Just love that talking cat with his lovely boots and his hat and his feathers. Um, that was magical for me. But anyway, I'm going to do this project. Now, I started this project with my husband. I thought I'd give it a try. He's retired, or semi-retired, and I wanted to do more things with him. I've been living with him for a long time, 34 years, and I thought I want to do something with him because we've never really done projects together. We have worked together, but not doing these things, and these things can be quite frustrating. I wanted to kill him, actually, because he just didn't lay it the way I wanted it and stuff like that. You know what it's like, ladies, when you just, want to throttle them. Anyway, I'm going to persevere with that because I have to put a second coat on this. And I've got to make some legs. Now, the legs, I'll let him do, and the hands, because it's, with tools and wire and that, and he's better at that. But the second layer, I might film it. I don't know yet, the second layer with him, because there may be just too many domestics. But I will persevere for you. So anyway, when I put the second layer on it, I may film it, I may not film it. But if I do, you'll see it in stages. Now, we'll see how we go with it. I'm not used to doing those sorts of projects. But anyway, hope you can join me. Bye for now.